Ultimate Reset Day 9, and yesterday was a really good day. Um, a little bit of ups and downs with schedule, so it was a little bit challenged. I'll get to that in a second. Um, talk about the food a little bit. So breakfast was something I've never had for breakfast, and actually I've only had it a couple times in general. It was some miso soup along with uh, a bowl, about a cup or so of mashed chickpeas or garbanzo beans, with a little olive oil mixed in there, and then about half an avocado. The miso soup is um, is a Chinese or Japanese, I'm not sure which, Oriental, we'll say that, Oriental dish. But it's very simple. You just buy some miso paste and you mix it with hot water. And it was actually a pretty big bowl. It was about 2 cups of water, along with some cut green onions. So it was really good. On a cold morning, it would be perfect. So I might actually keep that in the back pocket for a nice, quick and easy soup dish, like at work or even in the afternoon. Someday you need to warm up in the winter. And then for lunch was actually some leftovers from the night before, some of the red beans and rice, and then also a microgreen salad. I skipped the microgreen salad and went with another serving of the roasted root medley, mainly because I knew I was going to be um, active in the evening out, so I wanted a little something more filling, to keep me going through the rest of the afternoon. So skipped the salad, but I went with the roasted root medley. And then for dinner, again, so I had to do all this at work yesterday because in the evening we went to the state fair and we went straight from work, so I didn't have time to go home and make dinner. So in the evening, the night before, I had made the roasted or sweet potato roasted red pepper soup. And it actually is more like a bisque. I think actually, yeah, it's called a bisque. So it's a little bit thicker than soup, but it was really good too. You basically just take a potato and puree it, and then add some roasted peppers and a few other minor ingredients, but really good, pretty filling, and it travels well again. So in this case, it worked out great for me because I took the soup to work with me, and then just warmed it up at work. Also with that was some what was supposed to be asparagus, on the stovetop. But I used a little toaster oven that I have at work to make the asparagus, and that worked out fine. So dinner was good. I actually threw a few almonds in there as well. And then we went to the state fair, and I use a little Fitbit here. This is my Fitbit. Basically, just keeps track of your steps throughout the day, and along with some other metrics. But I walked about 12,000 steps yesterday, so quite a bit more than I have been since being on the reset. And I noticed that my legs were a little bit dead towards the end of the night, and that could have been a couple of things. I was not wearing the best walking shoes, and of course I was on the reset. So, and I had eaten quite a bit earlier in the evening. I ate about 4 o'clock as opposed to about 5:30 when I normally eat dinner. So I had gone quite a bit longer of a stretch of time without having anything to eat, so that may have also been a factor. But all in all, a pretty good day. I survived the state fair, all the temptations, walking through, the midway and all the booths that just offer fried food. It all smelled really good, but stay away from everything there. Had my water with me and just kept drinking that stuff. Slept really good last night. Still waking up in the middle of the night with bathroom breaks, but what are you gonna do? I will say that I've been on the detox supplement for 2 days now and haven't really had any crazy bathroom experiences. So it's not your typical take it and then 10 minutes later you're at the bathroom for the rest of the day. So that's been good. I wasn't sure what that was going to do for me, but it wasn't that bad. You can probably hear my cat. He's going crazy right now. So all in all, pretty good day. I was going to mention or just highlight, this is the nutrition or program and nutrition guide that comes with the reset, and one of the really nice things that they did here was they laid out basically every day of the program from a meal standpoint, because obviously this program is more nutrition focused than any other program. So you get a nice visual of each recipe that you are preparing for that meal, and you also get a detailed recipe for each dish that you're preparing. So, you know, if you're not 100% sure what the heck something is, you know, they give you a good visual of it before you prepare it, so you kind of know what you're getting into. Here's that roasted root medley. It's really good. You know, they did a really good job here, and here's the kind of a breakdown of what your daily schedule looks like. So they give you, you know, what supplements you need to take, and then how long you need to wait between each supplement, and when you're eating. So, you know, I really like how they laid this out, and you know, they did a pretty good job with getting everything in a pretty concise manner. Obviously, the visuals help quite a bit with knowing what you're about to prepare. So, yeah, that this nutrition guide is really helpful, and you know, again, a lot of the recipes in here are fairly simple and easy to make. Now there is, you know, some prep time, but once you do that, you know, nothing real complex. You don't have to be a 5-star chef to make any of these dishes. So I'm going to definitely keep that recipe guide handy once I'm done with the reset. So tomorrow is my Warrior Dash, and I'll report back to you guys before I head out there, but just want to wrap up with day 9, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks.